When I first bought the Pro Dash, nobody made a bezel or anything to attach it into a third gen, so I used a piece of ABS plastic that matched the texture from the factory dash and interior on third gen. Right, so like I said, when I initially installed the dash, I surface mounted it. Included with the dash in the instructions is this template, so you know where to drill the holes for mounting the screws and also where to drill for wiring connectors to pass through. It was quick and simple. Just tape the template to the plastic, drill, and cut it out. Bingo, bango, dodge, Durango. Other options that I considered at the time were using this billet steering column mount. However, it only works with a lightweight tubular race steering column. Again, I considered that upgrade as well. However, I chose not to, as it still would have made necessary purchasing a new ignition switch and a turn signal switch. I had also just been gifted a factory non-tilt column from my friend Steve. Around the same time, Corey offered a 3D printed steering column mount that works on pretty much any factory column that attaches with a hose clamp, similar to how you'd attach an autometer tack in the 80s and 90s. It would have worked, but this option didn't appeal to me. It would, however, leave intact your factory gauges if that's something that is important to you. However, I sold mine at the same time that I sold my PO1 ECU and purchased the Terminator X and the Pro Dash. 2 weeks after I made my dash from the ABS plastic I got from Amazon, Corey Nicholson from Car Chains 3D started making them for the third gen with a 3D printer. I was never really happy with my setup. I never thought it worth the money to change it until he came out with these flag backgrounds. So with that, I'm gonna show how I'm updating from before to the new. The background is a whole separate piece, and it has these two little brackets that fasten to the back of the dash. And then this is what happens when you have too many projects at the same time. The workbench gets clustered. You slide the dash in place. Just like that, and then snug up these two screws on each side. On the 82 to 89 dash cluster for the Camaro, Corey's 3D printed bezel mounts here, here. I think there's supposed to be two of them down there on each side of the column, but they're not on this one. Here and here. So on mine, it's going to mount in the four corners. The stock shell had two more here that I had to cut out. I used a little Dremel because it interfered with this side right there of the Pro Dash. Y'all ever start on a project, get like 90% of the way there, and then stop or get sidetracked or whatever? That's exactly what happened on this. I was trying to do too many things at once. I was trying to do oil cooler, oil temperature sensor at the same time that I was doing the dash. Anyways, here's the final product. So as you can see, it looks a little bit better. The Pro Dash is now recessed into the bezel, unlike before when I had it flush mounted on the back side of the dash. Before I had the 3.5-inch screen here. I'm probably going to take that out. But we still have the double pull, single, double pull, double throw, whatever you call it. The on switch for the line lock and horn. But other than that, it's a very clean setup compared to what compared to what I had before. Like I said in the video, mounts in the four corners. There is nothing down here. on my dash structure anyways. And then I had to cut out the 2 up here. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching. I had a couple people asking me in comments of the older video on how I mounted it. If you're curious, this is what I've been working on in preparation for drag week. If you can see that, it is an oil cooler that is now in front of the secondary trans cooler. And there's video in the works for that. I'm just putting the final touches on that install. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things. I do have shirts and stickers available. Link somewhere down in the description for the store. All right, thanks.